For 20 years, we've been broadcasting from our old facility. And in those years, we've seen incredible life change. Thousands of people who have written in, called, and let us know how God has made a difference in their life. And it's our privilege to be able to tell you that today, we are now moving into a new facility, and we're calling it the House of Hope. We're in the final stages of construction here at the House of Hope, and it's amazing to think about all of the stories that are going to happen here, all of the transformation that's going to come in people's lives, and it all starts here. So you might be thinking, well, what's WordFM like? What do we really do?
WordFM was a huge support system for me. My dad left when I was 12 years old, and I got saved when I was 15. So basically the WordFM again has been a huge support system for me over the past over 10 years.
The main thing that I love about WordFM is that it's always there. I just always knew it was uplifting, and it just seemed that whenever I needed to hear a certain message from the Lord, it just seemed like those were the songs that were playing.
I'm Dave Baker, a Vice President and General Manager of WordFM, and I'm always amazed the stories that come in that I just like to look through. And one of the days I was over there, I picked up one. It was on legal paper and handwritten, and it was a gentleman in prison in Northampton County. And he said they refer to that prison as Hell on the Hill. And he goes, I came into this prison, I didn't know what was going to happen in my life. And the next thing I know, I was able to find WordFM on the radio, and it spoke to me, and it changed my life. And I thought to myself, you know what? Not a pastor, a parishioner, a common person just can't go into a prison and minister to people. It's just not possible. But with WordFM, it is possible.
We are positive and uplifting, and the stories of transformation, and the stories of hope, and the stories of single moms rising up, and the stories of God meeting people begins right here.
My name is Kelsey Landis, and I'm from Quakertown, Pennsylvania. WordFM helps me throughout the day as I'm shuttling my 4 children around, taking them to appointments, helping me to stay encouraged and to stay focused on the real task and the big picture of raising my kids to love the Lord.
We listen to the WordFM every time we get in the car and drive anywhere. Enough so that as we are driving along, my girls know the songs, they recognize the songs, and they sing along, and there's just nothing that could make me more happy.
This is Dave's story. He says, I had a serious addiction for many years that I couldn't conquer. One day while working out back and listening to WordFM, Casting Crowns One Step Away came on, and I stopped, put my hands up in surrender, and cried out for God to take over. Many songs become prayers from my heart going directly to God. WordFM plays music that keeps me focused on God.
And Tom shared, if not for the whole crew and the music played on WordFM, I would not have made it through one of the roughest times. Even now, I find myself wondering, and just when I think this is dumb and it's over, I hear a story and I'm able to pull myself up and keep chugging along.
Hi, I'm Meg Geisinger. I'm Program Director for WordFM. I find that this is a joy for me. Every day, coming to the station and being able to share the love of Christ with people. And I think of the story of the woman who this probably had the biggest impact on me. She had been down a difficult road in her life and was making some choices that I'm sure she really didn't want to make, but she had to provide for her family. She had to provide for her children. She was on her way to a job and heard something that caught her attention, and it was WordFM. She began to hear songs that told her she was more than the choices that she made, that was more than the decisions that she had been making, and she recognized that this is not the world to which she belongs. And she prayed again to God, and this time she said, I meant it. I wanted out, and I was arrested. So she felt that freedom. She actually felt heard God say in her heart when the handcuffs snapped on her wrist, God said, "Now you're free."
Over the past 20 years, we've heard stories just like those. And now is an opportunity for you to continue the legacy of life change here at Word FM, where lives will be changed, inmates will be freed, hope will be proclaimed, and positive and uplifting music will make a difference in thousands upon thousands of lives. That's what Word FM is about. We are about life change. And one of the ways that you can get involved here at Word FM is through our Pathway of Hope. It's this place that is going to be kind of a marker, a remembrance of the way in which God has worked faithfully here at Word FM. And there's two ways that you can get involved. For $300, you'll get a standard size brick that's inscribed with your name or a friend's name and anniversary, and it's going to be placed right here. For $500, you can get a large brick and have the exact same thing. You can celebrate a birthday or a spiritual birthday, maybe somebody who has really done or made a difference in your life. That is the story of hope. That is the story of life change here at Word FM, and we would be so honored to have you be a part of the thousands of stories that are going to come as a result of this Pathway of Hope. We'd love for you to join us.